If you were walking down the street and saw these two Jamaican dollar bills, which one would you pick? The correct answer is both. Why settle for one, right? So, similarly, we are going to study midpoint formula just because we are going to pick both. That is, the other one was the distance formula. The midpoint formula is pretty easy, just like $2 bill. Doesn't take you an effort to pick it up, so we'll just pick it. Okay, now, how are we going to find the midpoint formula? Midpoint formula is literally the point in the middle. So let's take a look at several cases and understand what's the midpoint on this line. I didn't mean to put it low like that. I meant to put it here. Okay, midpoint obviously is this, right? But let's, you can always say it's in the middle, but let's be more scientific here. This coordinate is 1, 0, and this endpoint coordinate is 3, 0. Now, can you come up with this midpoint formula somehow? Well, you can say, that it is in the middle of 1 and 3, so gotta be 2. Fine. So it's a 2, 0. Okay, now let's see if we can do a little better than that. Okay, how can we do better? Let's see, let's pick something like here, and then here. So we are going to draw a line that goes from here to here. Okay, midpoint obviously is in the middle here. Can we get the coordinate of that? Let's see. This guy is 2, 1, and this guy is what? 4, 5. Okay, what's this midpoint? That is, I will say 3, right? Obviously, and 3, 3, 3. Now, other than just glancing at it and getting the number like that, because they could have given you this just coordinates without the picture. What if I gave you 2, 1, 4, 5? Can you get the middle one? Well, you should be able to. Let's see how this comes about. This is the middle of 2 and 4. You know how to figure that out is 2 plus 4 over 2. In other words, this number is an average of 4 and 2. What about this y coordinate? That's also the average of 1 and 5. How do you find the average? Add the number and divide by 2. That's how you find the average of those two numbers. Oh, that's what it is. And now this formula suddenly makes, maybe it did make sense before, but it makes even more sense now. Okay, but what if this, what if this number goes to the other side, goes to the negative side? When I was learning this, the negative side always worried me. I don't know about you. So now let's do one like here, going up to here, so that we can clearly see the midpoint should be here. Okay, now what is the coordinate of this guy? It's negative 2, 1. And what's the coordinate of this guy? It was 2, 3. Alright, let's see if we can get this answer by averaging the coordinates. So let's add them. Negative 2 with 2. That's 0 over 2 is 0, isn't it? Oh, well, it's right. It's 0, isn't it? What about the height here? Well, you average 1, the y coordinate, and then you with 3. So that is 4 over 2 is 2. So that's the computed midpoint. And is it right? Yes, it is 0, 2. So I'm not convinced yet, because what if a number goes to the negative side like here? And I want to have a line that is something like, let's see, something like that. Where is the middle point? Middle point would be here, wouldn't it? Now, can I average the coordinates of this? Would it work? Let's see. The x coordinate is negative 2, comma, y coordinate is negative 3. What about this guy? X coordinate is 4, and y coordinate is 3. Alright, let's average it and see if we get the middle one. Am I in the middle? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Doesn't look like it. That's the middle. Okay, let's see. Let's average the coordinate. What about x? I'm adding 1 with the other, and I'm going to make a average by dividing by 2. What about the y? I have negative 3 plus positive 3 there, divided by 2. So if you find the coordinates, what do you get? That would be 2 over 2, and this would be 0 over 2. So in other words, it would be exactly what it is, 1, 0. So the midpoint is just the average of the coordinates. Now, as for what if it goes to the negative side, positive side, the answer is you don't care. This would just nicely adapt itself and find the right point for you, no matter what quadrant you're in. Even if you're completely in the negative side or positive side, it will just take care of itself. How nice. So this is the, as promised, free $2 bill that you can pick up in your process of understanding how to do the distance formula.